Hey guys, today we are on lesson 12 of chapter 3. It is page 227 in our math book, and it's called Interpret the Remainder. This lesson is all about determining what exactly the remainder means when we are solving division problems and there is a remainder. So we're just going to have some practice with that today. Example 1 says, a state park has 257 evergreens to plant equally in 9 areas. I'm going to circle the important information there, and it is 257 and 9. How many evergreens are planted in each area? What does the remainder represent? So the first step is to divide. 257 divided by 9. Could do it here. I'm going to do it here. I'm going to use my same division process I've been doing. Does McDonald's sell burgers raw? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat. 257 divided by 9. 9 can't go into 2, so no place there. 9 can go into 25. How many times? 2 times. 9 times 2 is 18. Subtract. 25 minus 18. 25 minus 5 is 20. And then minus 2 more is 18. So 25 minus 18 is 7. I could regroup for that if I needed to too. 15 minus 8 is 7. Okay, next step, B, bring down. 9 goes into 77. How many times? I know 9 times 7 is 63, and 9 times 8 is 72. Subtract. 77 minus 72 is 5. Okay, so we have a remainder here. And our remainder is 5. 28 remainder of 5. So, what does this mean, though? The park plants how many evergreens in each area, and how many evergreens are left? This means the park plants 28 evergreens in each area, and 5 are left. Okay, let's look at the next one. There are 174 guests invited to dinner. Each table seats 8 guests. How many tables are needed? All right, this is more like problems that we're going to come across today, where you have to decide what to do with that remainder. So let's really imagine this right now. We are going to have a party, and we are inviting 174 people to our party. And each table, we're getting tables, and they come in tables of 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this is a table with 8 seats. We can't add any more seats. This is as many fit at the table. So we need to divide to see how many tables we need to get. Okay, so 174 divided by 8. Let's write our acronym at the top. Does McDonald's sell burgers raw? Meaning, of course, divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and repeat. Okay, now we are going to divide like normal. Can 8 go into 1? No. Can 8 go into 17? Yes. How many times? 2. 2 times 8 is 16. Subtract. 17 minus 16 is 1. Bring down. Can 8 go into 14? Yes. How many times? Just 1. 1 times 8 is 8. 14 minus 8 is 6. Okay, nothing left to bring down, which means this is a remainder. So what does this mean? 21 remainder of 6 tables? Can I do that? No, I can't. I need to decide, am I only going to get 21 tables, and then those 6 people can just stand? Would that be a good idea? Or should I get 22, round up to 22 tables, and then only 6 people will be at one of the table, but at least everyone will have a place to sit? If you're thinking you should get the 22 tables, that is correct, and that's how we interpret the remainder. Okay, so this is 21 tables and a remainder of 6 people left over. We don't want that. We don't want those 6 people just standing. We want them to have a place to sit. So 21 plus 1 for 22 tables are needed. All right, and let's just look at the guided practice. tent is put up with 7 poles. How many tents can be put up with 200 poles? All right, so first step, divide. Does McDonald's sell burgers raw? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down remainder. 7 poles? No. 200 poles. Okay, 7 goes into 2. Nope. 7 goes into 20. Yep. How many times? 2 times. 2 times 7 is 14. 21 minus 14 is 6. Bring down. How many times can 7 go into 60? 7 can go into 60 8 times. 8 times 7 is 56. And 60 minus 56 is 4. This gives us 28 with a remainder of 4. We can put up, so just filling this part out, interpret the remainder, comma, meaning what is the remainder? The remainder is 4. There are how many poles left over? 4. That's what remainder means. What remains? How much is left? So a total of how many tents can be put up? 28. You can't round up here to 29. Why not? Think about why not. Because you need 7 poles to make a whole tent. You don't have 7, do you? You have 28 full tents and 4 poles left over. Is that enough to make a new tent? No. So how many complete tents can you make? 28. Okay. I'm going to do one more with you. Moving into the independent practice here. It says there are 50 students traveling in vans on a field trip. So 50 students traveling in vans on field trips. This is number 2. And each van seats 8 students. So how many vans are needed? So before we answer this question, think about this. We are definitely going to want to make sure we have every kid on a van, regardless of if there's leftover seats on the van or not. Everybody needs to be on the van to get to the field trip. So let's keep that in our mind as we're doing this. So 50 students, and the van seats, so 8 students per van. Does McDonald's sell burgers raw? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. 8, can 8 go into 5? No. Can 8 go into 50? Yes. How many times? 6. You know your basic facts, right? 8 times 6 is 48. Okay, so this means we have enough students to fill 6 vans completely. And then we have 2 students left over. What do you think should happen to those students? So let's just draw that out. Here's van 1. And here are the 8 students on that van, having the time of their life. Here we go. Hey guys. Hey, hey, hey. I can't do this 6 times, but van 2, van 3 also has all these kids. Van 4, all these vans have 8 kids. So all of these vans have 8 kids traveling on them. Whee! And they're full. And they're saying, let's go to the field trip. But then look, these 2 kids are left over. They're like, hey, we can't fit on any of these vans. What should we do? What should we do with those kids? Should we say, hey, you guys have to walk to the field trip? Or should we get another van, and now they can get on this van? There's going to be 6 seats empty, but at least these kids get on a van and they have a seat, right? So we're going to round this up. We're going to say we need 7 vans. And that is how we interpret the remainder. So how many vans are needed? 7 vans are needed for the trip. Okay guys, I'm going to put some of these questions up on a Google form. Try your best today. And come to live sessions if you need any help, 9:15 to 10 every day and 2:20 to 3:20 every day.